Also special, your daughter Kinsley is going to be a sophomore this season. Obviously, phenomenal freshman year. But I mean, as a parent, you're basically her coach her entire life on and off the court. But can you just talk about, because I'm sure there was some excitement and anticipation when she's going through seventh and eighth grade, and you're thinking, okay, we're waiting for that ninth grade year. Just what was that like to finally share that same court at the high school level with your daughter?
Just like you said, obviously there was a lot of anticipation about that. I had coached her since the first grade when she started playing volleyball. And so it really was surreal. I remember the first match of the year we were at Lorena, and just watching Kinsley step out there was just an emotional experience for sure. And as the season went on, there was just more and more moments that were more and more emotional. But, with that being said, there's also some ups and downs that go along with that. And she is a little bit stubborn and hard-headed at times. And so we did, have some battles there. But, by the end of the season, it was obvious that all these years she has been listening to what I had to say, and that she did soak it all in, and it's been really fun, and I'm excited to get this year started as well.
Yeah, I think I've talked to a few coaches that had their kid on their team. For you, I mean, what's that like? Because the other players obviously they're kind of like your daughters. You have big responsibility, for them, and then at the same time, you don't want to dish out any special treatment for Kinsley. How do you balance that as a parent and a coach?
Uh, it can be hard at times. I've coached most of these girls since they were in elementary or junior high, and so, like you said, they are truly like my daughters. And I know that they trust that I'm probably really more. I'm tough on Kinsley than I am on them, just because one, my expectation for her is a little bit different than for them. And then, of course, I don't want people saying that I don't hold her accountable or she gets special treatment. And so probably in all reality, I go a little bit too far, maybe the other way, and am too hard on her sometime. And I do expect a whole lot out of her, but I think that is getting her to where she is today as a player. And had I been easy on her, she wouldn't be the kind of player she is today. And so I think it's just important to do that. And like I said, the girls love her, and they were excited to have her to be a part of the team this year. And they knew that she would help us. And so it's a good group of girls as far as that's concerned.
You mentioned that first game last year and sharing the court with Kinsley and having all these moments, and then obviously to win a state title together. And she finishes with 17 kills in that game, and is voted state championship MVP. I mean, as again, you don't you're there for as a coach, but as a mom, just hearing her name getting an MVP award and then sharing that state title. I mean, that's there must have been a lot of tears.
Yes. A few people sent me the video, and I'm going to get emotional just talking about it now. And pictures of me when they announced it. And obviously I'm a coach and I'm smart enough to know that obviously she would be in the running for it just based off of her performance. But we do have a lot of good upperclassmen, and so you just don't know. And so until when I heard her name, obviously I just started crying. And it is an awesome experience, and it's I'm very proud of her. And just as a mom, it was unreal to have not been there in so many situations, not win it in so many situations, but be able to do it with her, and then have that kind of be the icing on the cake was amazing.